Hello, I'm glad to show you second video lesson of this year. It will dedicate to ERT software and some new functions we have added recently. So first of all, for fast removing of data spikes, we have new option. Which can be shown with Alt Control pressed, and we can remove very fast some points we don't like. Or as usually we can change error gates. Of course, if only Alt pressed. When we press Alt, there is circle cursor showed up, and we can change size of it by mouse wheel. So now all points as hints with record number plus XY position and electrodes position. So it's maybe useful if we can, if we want to find out what's the electrodes and what's the problems, what happened in this specified place. So next we added some functions, additional functions for 1D analysis. So we can choose one sounding curve. It can be made with Control pressed and clicking on point. So you can see red one is a measured apparent resistivity, blue is calculated from this to the section. If we need more data, we just change window, how many points will go to our sounding point, 1D sounding point, and now it's small. So here we added three options. First one for 1D inversion of this selected data. So now you can see model, and green points is calculated from 1D solution. As you see here, it's not so good misfit. It's just because we have here big smoothing factor. So if we choose it less, we can find much more better misfits for points. So every sounding can be inverted separately in 1D. So we can use okay. We can do 1D analysis. And for example, if we like some model, 1D model, we can copy it. So now we can see this model, red copy in our model section. Also, we can copy this result as pseudo borehole. So now you can see this pseudo borehole. For example, here we have another one. Oh, sorry. Now we have three boreholes created from 1D inversion. Here is the same hits like for the graphics mode. You can see records parameters for every point. So this is all deal with one the inversions. Next one, we redesigned our progress plot to show more information. For example, here I have some seismic and ERT data to invert it together. So it's already set it up. And I can add, for example, some layered theorem. And now I can turn on new progress window to show information during iterations, how our parameters optimize it. And let's see how it looks like. There is a lot of information. It can be from this joint inversion. It's misfits for resistivity data, smoothness of resistivity data, misfit for seismic data, misfit for smoothness seismic data, plus cross gradient minimization and layered theory. So all of them will show in this window, iteration to iteration, and how optimizations graphs looks like. Of course, all these graphs can be saved separately if you press Shift right mouse key, Shift key, and right mouse button, and you can save this curves to text format. So there is no smoothness because it's only smoothness constraint inversion. So the constraint without smoothness minimization. But all other terms are with here. Layered term, cross gradient. Okay, I think it's. Let's see. Seismic data. Here is a new option. We can count by race our results, plus we can save this cutting as ballet and file for circle to make the same cuttings in circle. And here are joint results for cross gradient inversion. So it's also, if you have some magnetotelluric data or time domain data, you will see separate graphics in progress plot and see how minimization during iteration looks like. So thank you for your attentions and see you soon. Bye-bye.